Greetings everyone and welcome back to Oracle of Seasons! It's time for the final fight! Now you may be asking yourself why I'm starting in the woods and not by the final dungeon. Well, I explained it in the thread, but I'll talk about it here too. Basically, I was trying to farm the pieces of heart off of Maple and the gaseous seed. As you can see, I was successful. Basically, I went to the Tarm Ruins. There's a place there where there are like-likes that just infinitely spawn. They fall from the sky, actually. And then right next to it is a maple spawning point, which is pretty handy. So what I did was I planted a gaseous seed, and then I went there. I hacked at like-likes for about an hour and a half straight. And I finally got Maple to drop a piece of hearts. And then I went back to check my gaseous seed, and in it was a huge rupee! I was so pissed. But then I remembered, hey, I planted a tree over in the woods there. So I went to check it out. I didn't have any high hopes, but there it was, a piece of heart. I finally have them all. Unfortunately, I didn't catch it on camera, but you can just imagine what it looked like. A piece of heart coming out of a seed, a piece of heart coming out of a witch. Anyhow, to the story. We are here at the Maku tree. He's giving us a seed. This is our gift for collecting all of the essences of nature. It's going to allow us to penetrate evil forces. So now, we gotta go hunt down General Onyx and kick his ass. Some here? What the fuck do you mean? We've been doing a lot of shit. Some hero. I think I'm doing just fine. What is he talking to us? Is he actually talking to us? Or is he talking to himself talking to us? I don't know. The tree is not going to help us out. Anyway, it's time to teleport. We're going to the very... well, it's like northeast. Northwest. There's two little blocks up there that we haven't been to. And they are right up here. Well, kind of. It's near to the Tarm Ruins. It's actually also near to where we got the key for the Dancing Dragon dungeon. But, well, we're not going that way. There's several different ways to get to it. But it is the final area of the game. Welcome to it. You'll notice it has the same music as that Temple of Seasons. That's because it is kind of... it's right next door to the Temple of Seasons. Anyway, this is Onyx's castle! Oh god, dark forces! If you don't have the Maku Seed, this pretty much just pushes you out and you can't progress any further. That is to prevent you from breaking sequence and coming here before you should. Man, look at them essences spin. Alright, and the dark curse is dispelled. Oh, come on. Alright, so the witch is here to taunt us a little more. And oh look, it's two witches! Alright, so this is Twin Rova. Those of you who played Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask know who this is. She is the one witch that is also two witches. A fire elemental and an ice elemental. They are here performing an even bigger plot than just one game. They're trying to raise the evil king, they say. They need to light 3 flames to do so. But we're going to get to that a little later. Now the tree is going to tell us what we already know and what we've just seen. Yeah, thanks for that insight. Very insightful. Alright, welcome to General Onyx's place! His pad. His kickin'-ass castle. Alright, this is a weird kind of castle. To the left and right are rooms where there are fairies, and you can grab them if you're running out of life, but the problem is if you ever go in there, it starts the castle over again. It's kind of a repeating room type deal. Every time you come into a room, you have to kill all of the enemies in the room before progressing, or it just resets. So, the enemies get kind of progressively harder, but seriously, they're not really, you know, that hard of enemies. If I do say so myself, I think Bill had a tougher gauntlet than this. This room has the return of the face in the floor mini-boss. And he does all the same things he did before, so yeah, we're not getting anything new. Wow, game designers, thank you. I'm so excited. Am I going to survive? I don't know. I have 14 hearts. Alright, it is possible to get up to 16 hearts in this game, but you need to use the password secret system to get them. I don't think I'll be getting them. I'm only going to be showing off interesting ones, but we'll get to that a little later. It's time for the final fights! There's Din trapped in the crystal, but we can't get to her. It's time to fight General Onyx. Alright, he is essentially an enormous iron knuckle from the Ocarina of Time series, if you recall. But instead of an axe, he's got a giant mace. He can only be harmed by spin attacks. And I don't know why I went over him. That's just a bad idea in general. Anyway, all it takes is 4 attacks to get him to move to his second form, which basically has him pulling out Din. If you try to attack now, you're going to be hurt. You have to knock Din away with the Rod of Seasons, and then come back and attack him. Kind of a weird thing, but hey, whatever. As you can see, he has 3 attacks. The mace, he drops rocks from the ceiling, and then he does the tornado thing, but they're pretty easy to avoid, as you can see. Falling through the floor is intentional. You have to do it. If you wait, you will pretty much wait until every single hole opens up, and the final one will just suck you down anyway. It's time for the final form! A black dragon! Alright, this form would be hard if I didn't have such a powerful weapon coupled with a powerful ring. He does do a lot of damage. This boss is incredibly hard to do in a minimalist run, because basically 1 hit will kill you. I'm probably going to show you Bill's fight with him in the Link game as a bonus, so you're going to get to see a minimalist fight this guy. Anyway, he's got a few attacks. The first one that you saw, he stamped his claw down. That's when you can jump up and land on it, and that's when you can attack him. The only vulnerable point is the red crystal on his head. He spits blue fireballs, which seek you out, and then red fireballs, which kind of go back and forth all over the screen. If you're crafty, you can land from one hand to the other. Alright, this is his last attack. He just kind of sweeps with the claw. If you stand to the extreme end of where he is, you will avoid it. No problems whatsoever. As you can see, Ted has a lot of life here, and we're already halfway done. I even brought a potion with me, and I don't know why. I guess it's the completionist part of me. Made sure I had everything. And that's it. That's all it takes. Yeah, like I said, he's pretty simple, especially if you have such powerful weapons. But, like I said, to make it more interesting, in the next bonus video, I will show you a fight between Bill and General Onyx. But that's it, he's dead, for real. He doesn't have a third final form like Varen does. Boom. Din is free! Finally. She just busted herself on out of there. I assume, though, she couldn't do that at any time, that Onyx had to be dead. Hey, look, there's our kid! This is before he became a powerful, seed farmer. Alright, and all the seasons are restoring themselves to their normal state. It looks like it's spring in Holodrum, because everything is spring. Now, when you travel around the world, after you've beaten the game, everything is spring. Until you change it. Except for a few predetermined areas, if I recall correctly. Anyway, good lord, that's a freaky face. Ted, God. What are you doing in public? Alright, so that's the end, but is it really? No. As we were talking about earlier, the witches have themselves a final plot. But you have to play both games to do that. So, after you beat this game, they give you a password that you link into an Oracle of Ages game. And then you play that one through to see the true finale. But, you're not going to have to watch me do that because I did that off-screen. I'm just going to show you the true finale. And there you go! That's The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons! I'd say it's pretty fun. Out of the two, I'd still say Ages is my favorite, but that's because I'm a puzzle kind of person. But I do like a lot of the throwbacks that they put in Oracle of Seasons to the original Zelda game. Anyway, Din has returned. Everybody's pretty damn happy about it. And the poet is singing us a song, and god damn it, Maple had to ruin the tree's slumber. I thought that collecting all of the essences of nature killed the tree's eternal narcolepsy, but I suppose not. The tree is just a lazy bastard. Let it be known. Hey, Impa, you did nothing for the entire quest. Thank you for slapping me on the back, you fat bitch. Dear God! Ted's going for a grab there. A little bit of groping. I don't think I can show this. I have to label this video not safe for work. Jesus Christ. Anyway. God damn, that's a shiny hand! Yes, Ted has the Triforce on his hand. That's gonna be important in the linked finale, but we'll talk about that when we talk about that. Those of you who know the Zelda series well know what that means. Anyway, that's it for the game. They're showing us a castle, even though I don't remember a single castle in the game. Well, maybe the Moblin King's fortress could count as a castle. But yeah, I don't... Or Onyx, but why would he have such a stately-looking castle? I'm thinking too hard about this. Anyway, like I said, Ages was better, in my opinion. Seasons were good. The third game was supposed to be the essence of time, if I recall, and it was to have to do with the time of day, day-night cycle, something like that. But they trashed it, shoved it all into one game, or two games, and that's it. So, unfortunately, unless someone can find a hacked beta out there somewhere, we're never gonna see it. Even though this isn't the true finale, I would like to thank you guys for joining me. I'm glad that you had some fun. I understand a lot of people didn't play these games for some reason. I don't know. So anyway, that's going to be it. Thank you guys for joining me. I had a lot of fun. I will see you guys for the true finale, the bonus video that's coming up for the secrets, and then that's going to be it. So, that's the end.